interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Hi guys, welcome to my yakety yak don't talk back talk, and that's exactly what it means. Let me yak and don't talk back. Oh jeez. Anyway, this is an update on the YouTube changes and some of the new rules that I found out, and I'm also going to be posting in the description a couple of links for you to go watch, and I'll explain those to you here in just a moment. As a lot of you've noticed, when you go to upload a new video, they're changing it a little bit, and you have to mark, is it for kids or is it for adults? You can set it to where it says always for adults, or well, you can decide when you upload it at that time, but you have to mark it. Okay, here's what I want to get into today, and I really don't want the nasty comments that I got on the last YouTube video I did about this, about I didn't know what I was talking about, and I misunderstood what they were saying. I understood completely, and I know what I'm talking about. So take it or leave it. You don't like what I got to say, you're more than welcome to click off this video. You don't have to leave a nasty comment just because you don't agree with what I say. But first off, like I said, you all will notice that the way you upload videos is changing. Okay, this new YouTube policy terms, whatever, will update on December the 10th. And my gosh, the way they did this is just crazy. Okay, number one, the FTC will take over on January the 1st. They will be regulating your videos, not YouTube. The FTC will be. And they're going to be going back over old videos too. So this is what I'm here to warn you about. Go back over your old videos. You have 1 full month and a couple of weeks to go. Go back over your old videos, and I'll explain to you why. Now, for each video they find, you can be fined up to $42,000 per video that they find that doesn't meet their standards. Freaking crazy. YouTube, Google, and the creator will get fined, and the creator I can't afford $42,000. I can't afford $10,000 for a video, and gosh, I don't even know where to start because there's so much stuff going on now. On January 1st, like I said, the FTC will take over going over your videos. They're going to go over all the back videos, and it's going to be up to them to decide if there's anything in your videos that is aimed towards kids or whatever. Now they're saying that it can be any words in this video that could make a kid want to watch your video. Here's some of the things that I got back. Okay, made for kids factors to consider in your videos when you're making the subject matter of the video. If children are the intended audience. If it includes child actors or models. If it includes characters, celebrities, or toys that appeal to children. If it uses language that is meant for children to understand. If it includes activities that appeal to children. If it includes songs, stories, or poems that appeal to children. This is a big no-no. So what they're going to be looking for all that, because that gives you a month and something to go over your videos and check to make sure. If you have videos with kids in there, you got to go back and mark them all as a kid's video. or you could be fined for it if the FTC finds it. Another thing, YouTube at its sole discretion. This is the new terms of service and how they wrote this out. I have read it over and over, and I've even contacted a lawyer's office and everything else, and what they're doing is crazy. Another thing, YouTube at its sole discretion. If your channel isn't commercially viable for YouTube any longer, they can terminate you. No questions asked. Period. Now, that comes back to the links that I was talking about. I have a link in there to the Hogg Law Firm, and it's a video on explaining to you what commercially viable means. And actually, if you really need to go watch this, because they go over the new YouTube terms of service and explains a lot of it, but they also explain commercially viable, because I don't think it means what a lot of people think that it does. So, you know, and I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to warn you. There's a lot of people out there on YouTube that I really care about, and I don't want to see them lose their channel or get these fines because of a mistake they made. I could be just as much in danger, even though my channel is not that old. You know, so I'm going to be going over mine. I'm going to start being so careful about what I put on there. But anyway, the way the new terms are worded, Google and YouTube has the right to determine at any time who has the right to continue or discontinue what channels are viable to YouTube, which means that depending on which way the wind's blowing that day, they can decide if anything, one word in your video doesn't agree with them, they can cut you off. And once they cut you off, you lose your Google account, your Gmail account. You can't use any kind of Google, anything like that. Your YouTube, everything. And now what they're doing, they're going to be watching, because I think that they're going to be shutting off videos that don't say the words they want you to say, the phrases they want you to say. I think this is their way of keeping people in line to what they believe in. You're not going to be allowed, you can be fined for talk, or your channel discontinued talking if you say anything that could be determined to be a factor to hurt a third party or someone affiliated with Google or YouTube. So you can't talk against those people, and they're going to be watching for those. You know, and they're going to be watching for words that you put or phrases that you put in your videos that could attract children. Something that could attract children. And here's my thing about that. When I remember all the way back to 5 years old when I became fascinated with gardening and plants. So I don't think things has changed that much. I still think there's kids 0 to 12 years old or 13 that go back there and they want to watch how to plant plants, how to take care of animals. It's natural curiosity. It's God's giving them this to make them a better person as they grow up. How the heck is a kid supposed to know how to plant a garden if he's not allowed to learn until he's 13 years or older? They're trying to keep our children dumb or something? I don't know. But anyway, here's some of the stuff they're talking about doing come 2020. YouTube will stop personalizing ads. No comments, no info cards, or no end screens will be allowed. No stories, meaning like in your description, I guess. No community tab or notification bells. No viewers won't be able to save or watch a video for later. Viewers will not be able to save the playlist. It's just crazy. I mean, they're fixing this to where you're going to have to be God himself to be able to make a YouTube video anymore. And it's just crazy. And they're going to be watching about how you talk about other people on the platform. But I guess what I'm getting at is, how do you run a farm or a garden show or anything like that, and every kid in the whole world is not curious about how did they plant this or how do they take care of this? Kids are naturally curious. And they're trying to fix it now to where 0 to 12 can't get on there at all, I guess, regular YouTube. And 13 to 18, you have to have your parents' permission to get on there. Your parents have to sign in for you. Can you imagine an 18-year-old having to hunt down his parents to get on YouTube to watch a video? He can go to war, carry a gun, fight for his country, die for his country, but he can't drink a beer, and he cannot watch a video unless his parents say it's okay. That's what's wrong with today's world. Parents do not control their children like they used to. I mean, they just don't. They just, whenever all this internet crap come out, set them in front of that damn TV or computer, play a video game, get on YouTube, and the parents go away and let them do the things, and that way it didn't bother them. And that's why millennials are the way they are and stuff like that. But there's a lot of people out there on YouTube that I care about, and I don't want to see anybody lose their channel over this dumb crap. Like I said, I'm pretty much a new YouTube channel. Another thing I want to talk about too is I've noticed this channel shout out thing for promoting your own channel. I got up to 152. I had 148. I got up to 152 that night. Got up the next morning, I was back down to 149, and I figured out what's going on. Whenever you get on there, people are going through and they're subbing everybody. Well, when that person subs you back, then they go back later and they unsub you. That's not fair. You're being a cheater, and you are ruining it for everybody else. And I just think it's very dishonest for you to go through and sub people, and then whenever they sub you, then sneak back later, because you pretty much know they can't figure out who unsubbed them. And I will be going through mine. If I catch people doing that, I won't sub to them, because that's cheating everybody on YouTube that's trying to get a channel started. Even if you don't like your channel, if you sub to them, leave it there for a while. Let them grow a little bit. You don't have to be like that. I would never, ever do that kind of crap to anybody. If I sub to you, it's either I like your channel or I'm trying really hard to help you. But don't sub to me and then the next morning unsub me after I sub to you. That's cheating. And that makes pretty much everybody look pretty bad, because you don't know who it is. You just don't know. Because if you're sub to them, you still get their videos. You know, and I've lost a lot of viewers, and I've noticed that. And even viewers that are still sub to me, I've noticed a lot of people just stopped watching. And I don't get it. But, you know, maybe some people just don't like me. But, you know, that's your business, not mine. Anyway, be aware of this YouTube stuff. Go watch the videos of the links that I have posted, and let them explain it a little better than I can. Don't leave nasty comments. I know what I'm talking about. Don't be telling me I'm crazy, that I don't know what I'm talking about, because I do. If you don't want to hear me, leave my channel. Don't watch the video. It's easier to click it off. You don't have to leave a nasty comment. That's just pure evil to do stuff like that.